Labor activity in McLean County goes back to the 1850s, and particularly with railroad workers on the west side of Bloomington very early on organized labor unions, and we actually had national leaders of railroad labor unions that started here in Bloomington. So it's a long tradition in the community of having an organization that's there to stand up for workers' rights, make sure they're safe on the job, and make sure they're adequately compensated for their labor and their good work. I think the main thing that labor unions do for our community is bring stability in terms of wages and conditions for people. And by being out there, being active in the community, they ensure that workers have a voice and are part of decision making and part of the fabric of the community and respected. But especially workers having wages and conditions builds an economic floor that the rest of the community can stand on, because those people then are able to shop, buy, purchase houses, and become active parts of the community. In a number of ways. Number one, I think, is training and apprenticeship. You've got a whole group of people every year that are trained in craft skills that are out there that bolster our community because they know their job, they're trained to do it, and they do it well and efficiently. So I think apprenticeship and training is certainly a great benefit for economic development. I think the other thing is that because there are labor unions, people have health care, people have good wages. That money then comes back into the community to retailers, to car dealers, to home mortgages, and make sure people have insurance and pensions to cover themselves in old age and in sickness. There are a number of advantages. Number one, anytime a community has a stable middle class, it's going to be able to have amenities. It's going to have people who have the time and leisure to get involved in their community and to enjoy their community. And making sure people have good wages is a real foundation of that, and labor unions are very instrumental in making sure people have those decent wages so they can participate in the community, they can buy a home, and they can add to that economic stability. The other thing that labor unions do is promote skills and training, and that again lays a foundation for a community that can do things for people, that can be efficient, and has a workforce that's able to respond properly to different conditions.